So we have a form in our Kung Fu called 16 gates. There are 16 gates of attack, or also known as 16 targets on the human body. This is gate 1, and this is gate 2. This is gate 3, and this is gate 4. And then it's the same with the other arm. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's the same with the legs. So my leg goes against his leg, and that becomes 9, 10. And then the other leg, 11, 12. And then it's 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, look, I can count to 16. So what you're doing is you move between different gates in order to counter-attack. So for today, I just want to focus on the arms. So if Matt comes in, I can come onto the outside of the gate, and then I have a nice set of targets. So you can see there, I can come into the floating rib, I could come into the knee joint and collapse his knee in. I can come in and do an uppercut. I can come and do an elbow strike. The possibilities are endless. And then if he comes back, and as he comes in again and I wedge through, now I'm on the inside gate, which gives me another set of new targets. And you can see there, I've got jaw, I've got throat, I can come in on the inside of the arm, I've got a groin shot. So the idea is then, when a punch comes in, I can move between this gate, I can come through this gate, and then I can add a counter-attack strike. And I'm also controlling the striking arm. But then that leaves the other arm open. So if he brings that other arm in, then I control that gate. And then I can come round and I can control this gate. So within all of the gates of attack, once you move through the gates, then you can apply a strike accordingly. So for example, if we took one of the locks, so as Matt comes in and does a punch, I can come through and I can turn that into a lock. Then I can come through onto the inside gate and I can roll his arm and lock it that way. I could then come into the throat and turn his body that way. And then what we could do is you can get a little bit of a flow. So as he starts punching, I can move through, you can use the other arm, and I can move in, come round, striking, keep changing gates, using the other arm, come round, move between the gates, and you can add all these lovely different strikes by just moving through the different gates. So if you're working with a partner in your dojo or your club, or even if you've got a partner at home, you can go through a nice basic drill to help you with the different gates. You can start off by crossing over and going between inside gate to outside gate, inside gate to outside gate. So you see, I roll the arm under, turn that into an inward block, and bring the other hand underneath for an outward block, and I shift my weight across, and now I'm on the inside gate. Then I take the same arm, snake it round, coil it, inward block, and then to an outward block, and I come across and I shift my weight to the outside gate. And then you can get a momentum going. But you don't want to slap, you don't want to strike and hit hard against the joints, because you want to actually build more sensitivity. So you want more lightness. You don't want the person to feel like they're doing this. So you're blending with it. You're coming across and keeping it nice and light. And then when you'll feel confident with that, then we can do it from a punch. Coming across, and then shuffle back, come across, come across, come across. I'm blending with my front arm, and then it's my back arm. When I want to get on the inside gate, I have to shift my guard. I have to bring it across. So it's the back arm, and then the front arm. Front, back, back, front. And then you can get a nice momentum going. So you need to know what gate you're on. When you know what gate you're on, then you know what your targets are. And when you know what your targets are, then you can apply a strike accordingly. So if I'm on the outside gate, I'm at a nice kicking distance. If I'm on the inside gate, I'm close enough for a nice knee strike. So I hope that helps. Give it a try and see how you get on.